Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Command the Hoops. This is your first time coming across the channel. Like and subscribe below would be appreciated. I know there's mixed emotions in regards to this news. I broke earlier on this morning. I was in bed. I was hungover. I didn't want to get out of my bed to do this video, but we're here now, and we're going to talk about the possible return of Kieran Tierney back to Celtic. He's been away from the club for almost 5 years now. He left for Arsenal back in 2019 for that fee of £25 million. He played 170 games for Celtic, 8 goals, 37 assists, 11 trophies, and he got his breakthrough. I remember back in Dens Park when he replaced Emilio Izaguirre in Ronnie Doyle's fourth season as a Celtic manager. I remember that like yesterday. He came in to replace Izaguirre, and what a servant to the club he was. A guy that came through the youth system and left, at 21 years of age, 14 years through the system of Celtic. And I know some fans are not on board with this deal. I understand he's saying, look at injury prone, look at his latest injury, hamstring injury. He was out for 159 days. He's only played 69 minutes of competitive football this season, and that was against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. That was a couple of weeks ago, and he ended up coming off injured in that game. So this is like being on a seesaw. The other side, you take a big gamble with this. Will it pay off for Celtic if he comes up the road and he's playing more consistent football? Because the attributes he has, he's a fantastic player when he's fit. He was done well for Arteta in Arteta's fourth season. FA Cup, Charity Shields in there, Champions League football experience. We know what we get with Tierney. It's not like we're getting a guy from a random market. He's fit. He's playing. If he didn't leave Celtic back in 2019, he'd be the captain over Callum McGregor. I know some people don't like that thoughts, but fantastic player he was at the club. And I think Brendan get the best out of him. Yes, it could be a case he might only play 30 games a season. Celtic play a lot of fixtures, as we know, play up to 60 fixtures a season in all competitions. And we want to explore that side where, Alex Valle will be going back to Barcelona at the end of the season. Ray Taylor is now basically a free agent. He can talk to whoever he wants and sign a pre-contract in the summer. Yes, we've 6 months left of Greg Taylor, and there's reports of him maybe going to Dynamo Zagreb. I don't think that's going to happen. His missus is expecting a baby. He only got married there last year. He seems quite happy in Scotland. But if the move for him to so-called, he's 27 years of age. This is a guy that we brought in to replace Tierney back in 2019 from Kilmarnock. I wish him the best. No hard feelings against the guy. It's his career. He doesn't owe us anything. He's fulfilled his contract. He's done his duty. He's won trophies with us. He's been a massive part of the team over the last 5 years. So I take Tierney back. I'll be honest with you. I just feel like it's managing Alistair Johnston, Kieran Tierney, a fit Kieran Tierney. I know it's a big thing to say, a fit Kieran Tierney, Kasper Schmeichel, Carter Vickers, and Trusty in that defence. We'd look solid. We would absolutely look solid. And I want them back. I personally want them back because I know what we get with him. I know that he'd be up for derby days. I know he'd be up for European games. I know we could, rely on him to steer the defence on besides Alistair, besides Carter. We're good individuals there, and that's what we want. And I know a loan fee, you're probably looking at around 7 million quid. 7 million quid for Kieran Tierney. Real Sociedad paid 12 million quid last season for a loan fee from the go to La Liga. That's crazy money. He's on 120 grand a week. It's a lot of money, but there's reports back 3 weeks ago that he's willing to take a substantial wage drop. And I'm maybe talking about 35 grand. Could be 30 grand. It could be the same salary as Callum McGregor. Callum's on reportedly 40 grand a week. He will be one of our top earners, but he has to put the work in because some fans are not buying into this whole Kieran Tierney malarkey. They're not buying into why should you sign someone that's injury prone? What is he going to benefit? He's going to spend more time in the injury room, getting the treatment room, getting started than playing games. I can understand that frustration, but there's obviously he wants to make a point to himself. He wants to come back home. He wants to win trophies. He wants to get himself fit again. And yes, it's a gamble. Every transfer is a gamble. Every transfer is a gamble, regardless who you go for. At the end of the day, we pay the loan fee, let him come in for the 5 months, assess it, and if he plays as much football as we like to see, sign him in the summer on the free. Look, Arsenal are biting themselves in the tongue here because they wanted to make money off Tierney. They bought him for 25 million. They had the option to give him a new contract last month, and he didn't trigger that. They're willing to listen to offers. And if Celtic and Arsenal are in that position for him to move to Celtic, and it's going to benefit us more on ammunition on the left back. So it means we'll have Valet, we'll have Taylor, we'll have Tierney at left back. It means that takes the pressure off Taylor. Even though he's a professional footballer, he should be playing. If he wants to move this month and we get some sort of fee for him, let him go. Valley's going to go. I'd love to see us sign Valley on a permanent basis, to be honest. But I think Barcelona, with their financial troubles that have ahead of them, I think he'll go back to Barcelona, to be honest, which is they're going to be planning to rebuild anyway. So let me know in the comments. Sky Sports have reported it. Fabrizio Romero has reported it. And the deal is meant to be done by as early as next week. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can strengthen more in this transfer window where we can get another striker in as well. I'd like to see us getting another striker and maybe another centre-back with Welch on the verge of joining KV Mechelen. More likely Naroski will go out on loan somewhere as well. I think we need to look at getting another centre-back in. I know we got Trusty in last summer for around 6 million quid from Sheffield United. And I know people are asking the question and saying, why is Trusty not playing? Like, we signed Liam Scales for £500,000 and he's playing ahead of, because Liam Scales is more reliable at times than Trusty. We need a bit of consistency there. We need someone to be a solid partner with Carter Vickers, if it's Scales or Trusty, because this rotational business, it will in the end eventually not work for us, as we seen yesterday. Rotating the squad all the time is not good. I know there's a lot of games there and bodies get tired and it's a difficult schedule as well. So many games every second or third day, but this is what they're signing up for at the end of the day. So if Tierney coming back up to Scotland with the bad pitches, will he cope it? Will he cope as being a Celtic player prior? He might come up and be twice the player. You never know. I know he's 27 years of age, and I know some people might think, we've went past prime Tierney. I just think we're getting a guy that, is coming up as a marketing stunt. Some people might feel like that. So let me know in the comments and do subscribe to the channel as well.